In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly step by step how to start and scale an online coaching business to $5,000 every single month recurring revenue so that you can quit the job that you hate, you can be financially free, and literally with $5,000 a month, it's actually easy to achieve and you get to live the lifestyle that you want and you have time freedom, location freedom, as well as financial freedom, all right? You might not be driving a Lambo, but you're not going to be working a job that you hate. And you have enough money that you can use to travel the world, as well as you're doing something that you absolutely love. I myself have built 2 coaching businesses that crossed 10K a month, and one of them literally started at scratch and crossed 10K a month in only 21, 22 days, literally. And I also had a lot of clients who passed the 10K a month mark as well, and obviously most of them already passed the 5K a month. So I know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to do this right now on my laptop. How to start and scale an online coaching business to $5,000 a month in 2025. So the first thing that we have to talk about is actually selecting your niche, right? Because if you don't have a niche, then you probably will not be able to build this business. But the good thing with this is you probably already know your niche. If you're watching a video on how to start and scale your online coaching business, you know if you want to be a mindset coach, or if you want to be a fitness coach, if you want to be a relationships coach, if you want to be a self-improvement coach, a health coach, a like making money online coach, you know exactly what type of coach that you want to be. All right. So this one is supposed to take you like 5 seconds. You probably know already the answer. Let's move into the second step, right? We're already in the first ways. And when it comes to the second step, we have creating your offer. Now, the thing is, your offer is actually where everything starts. Because if you don't have a solid offer that you can give to people, then arguably you probably will not be making a lot of money. So that's why your offer is actually extremely important. This is where a lot of people actually lose, because they never start building an offer. They're like, I'm a fitness coach and I'm probably going to help people become more fit. I'm a productivity coach and I'm probably going to help people become more productive. I'm a coach who coaches to start online coaching businesses, which is kind of like what I do. I'm just going to help people. If you go like that, that means you don't have a solid offer prepared on your mind. And if you don't have a solid offer prepared on your mind, probably you won't be actually scaling. Okay, that's why this is extremely important to crack. Now, how do you create your offer? There are actually 4 things you gotta do. Number 1, you have to write down all of the problems that the person is actually facing, right? Let's say I'm coaching people who want to start online coaching businesses. What are the problems that people are facing? The problems that these people are facing is they don't know how to create this business. They don't know how to get leads for this business. They don't know how to get these leads to hop on sales calls with them. They don't know how to take a sales call. They don't know how to handle objections. They don't know how to have such a great coaching business that these clients that they signed don't actually leave and they keep paying every single month. They don't know how to do these things. And that's why when I'm creating my offer, the first thing I do is I look at all the problems that people are facing. And number 2, I create all of the solutions to these problems. And these solutions can be, I will give you these solutions will be from like level 0 to level 100. Level 0 will be, I'll give you a guide, a PDF on how to handle objections. Level 100 would be, I will be teaching you on the call every single day, practicing objections with you, how to handle these objections, which sales script to actually use, and doing it literally with that person, right? And creating a bundle of solutions. And then we have the guarantee. And the guarantee basically means, what do you guarantee to these people if they don't get the outcome that they want from your program? For example, there's a lot of guarantees that you can pick. There's a money back guarantee. You can give people's money back if they don't become successful in your program, or if you can give people the ability to work with you until they get the result. And honestly, this one is like the best performing one, because that means you are guaranteeing this person that they will get the end result 100% if they just decide to work with you. And then what you do is you get all of these problems bundled with solutions and your guarantee, and you bundle up all of these solutions together, which becomes your offer. Now, I know I went into this very vaguely, and I could have explained this in half an hour, and honestly, I actually did. What I've done is, if you look at this entire framework here, there is like 10 things on this page, and 10 of these things are things that you absolutely have to learn if you want to build an online coaching business. And for you, my friend, what I've done is I'm creating today, tomorrow, the next day, full guides, like mini courses on how to do exactly every single one of these things. So I explained to you what an offer is, how to kind of create it, but I explained it in 1 minute. I have literally a 30-minute video explaining you how to create this offer for absolutely free on my YouTube channel. If you're on the YouTube channel, you can go to my videos and find it. If you are on my Instagram, then you can click onto my story highlights that says free trainings, and you will see it highlighted on there as well. You just click the link and watch the absolutely free video that teaches you exactly how to do this. And that is exactly why I'm telling you, I'm going to give you the exact blueprint on how to create a coaching business that makes $5,000 minimum every single month. Okay. So the first thing is you got to create the offer. And again, all these videos, all these guides are on my channel. You can find it if you're on Instagram, free trainings, highlighted stories, click onto there, you'll go there easily. Okay. And the next thing is after you create your offer, what do, right? You have to decide the price of this offer. And I've seen so many people who are struggling with what to charge for their prices. Like they're asking, what do I charge, man? Do I charge 200 per month, 500 per month, 2K for the entire thing? Like, what the fuck do I do here? And it looks like a lot of people seem to be confused. And the thing that I suggest people is I have this framework that I've developed that starts you from charging nothing, from charging free, and then increases the charging that you do so that in the end, you end up charging high ticket for your services. Because I worked with so many people, you can see this on the whiteboard, and I don't think you can see it fully. There's a continuation of this whiteboard as well. And from every single person I worked with, what we have seen is if you are charging high ticket for your services, you are making the most money, as well as your clients are actually giving a fuck about what you have so that they're also taking action and getting results as well. Okay? How to price your offer. My structure is I have this entire framework developed. Again, that framework is a guide as a video on my YouTube channel. And if you're on Instagram, find it on my Instagram account. You can still go there. And I have this entire guide on how to price your offer. But the overall overview is you start by free, you get testimonials, and then you start charging 80% off, 60% off, 40% off, 20% off, and then 0 off, and then you end up charging high ticket for your services. Okay? And what do you do after the first phase is completed? When the first phase is completed, you basically have selected your niche, you basically have crafted your offer, as well as you know what to charge for your offer. Then the next step basically becomes how do you get leads, which is the second phase, okay? How do you get leads that are interested in this offer? So the way we do that is we have to zoom into the first thing, which is the traffic, which is our content. Now, there are many ways that you can get leads for your business. You can run ads, you can shout in the middle of Times Square and say, I have a productivity coaching program, I have a fitness coaching program, who wants to fucking sign up? All of these ways are technically ways to do marketing. But which one is the most effective, right? That's the question. So the most effective way to get leads for your coaching business in 2024, 2025 and onwards, as long as I can see it, is actually creating content on Instagram. Why? Because Instagram's algorithm is so well designed that even though you don't have to create this circus clown content, that's what I say, people. You don't have to create this circus clown content. Circus clown content means you dancing, you using the viral songs and shit. You don't have to do any of that. Instagram is so good that if you just create content that is specific in the niche, right? Let's say you do fitness for CEOs who want to lose weight. Very specific. The moment you create content around that, Instagram will actually provide that content to people who need it. Now, you will not go viral, you will not get millions of views, but you will get really interested prospects to your offer. And that's what we want. We don't care about views, we care about interested prospects. I would much rather have 500 more followers, and each one of them are literally ideal clients. And I can literally close all of them versus having 100,000 more followers of people who followed me because of a viral TikTok, viral Instagram reel I made. We don't care about that. We just care about getting the right prospects. Okay? So that's how we're going to create content on Instagram. Now your questions are, how do you create this content? How do you make these videos? Where do you find these video ideas? Perfect questions. They're all in the creating content for Instagram, getting leads video full guide that we made on my channel as well as on the Instagram account. This video is going to give you the overview of everything, and whatever you're struggling with, go to that specific video, watch the content, you got it. We have another video when it comes to this as well. And then next we have nurturing this specific traffic. Now, why do we have to nurture this traffic? What the hell nurturing means? Nurturing basically means when people watch you on short form, they actually don't have this long relationship that is developed to you. They have seen you on an Instagram reel, maybe they followed, maybe they liked, but they actually don't become huge fans of you because they just watched you for like 20 seconds maybe 5, maybe 1 minute. You got the point. So what we have to do is we have to warm up this traffic a little bit. We have to nurture this traffic so they will buy from us. And honestly, this is exactly what I'm doing with this video. Probably you have found me through Instagram, and then you've seen that I have these free guides and you're watching one of them. And now basically my goal, my purpose is to nurture the people who are watching this video, right? The tactic that I'm using right now. And the nurturing will come from the long form trainings that you do, just like this one. Let's say you are a weight loss coach, right? You make these short form videos, but the problem is these short form videos will bring in the people, but it's not gonna nurture them. So you make some long form videos on YouTube, which I'll teach you exactly how to do, all right? So that these people watch your 20-30-minute videos and they become invested in you. They become nurtured with your funnel. So when it comes to closing these people, it becomes insanely easy to close them. Okay, so if you want to watch this guide on how to nurture your traffic, how do you make videos that are long guides that people watch, that actually give them the ability to understand what you're doing and get so much value that they want to actually join your program as well, join your coaching as well, that because they know if they want to get results, what you're teaching will get them results. Okay, so if you want to watch this type of like training, that's also on the channel, also on the Instagram account, you can easily find it. Next, what happens after you get the traffic and after you nurture the traffic? What's the next step? Basically, the next step is conversations. And conversations meaning using the IG DMs, right, the Instagram DMs, to book sales calls with these people. Now, how do you do this? When someone follows you, when someone engages with your content, engages with your stuff, it can be liking, commenting, looking at your story, replying to your story, DMing you something. You actually have a normal conversation, a human-like conversation, not a salesy one, not a sketchy one, a normal human-like conversation with these people. And when you're having conversations with these people, your goal is not to book a sales call, your goal is not to sell. Your goal is to see if they're actually a good fit for a program, for a coaching or not. All right. And generally, if you are creating specific content and these people are engaging with that content, then probably these people will be already people who you can target. Okay. And you send DMs to them. You say, hey, first name, how's it going? What made you want to follow my account? What made you want to like my post? What are you struggling with? And when they tell you they're struggling with this, you say, perfect, here's a resource that you can take a look at. For example, I'm creating all of these guides, and when I'm DMing people, when someone tells me, hey man, just checked out your stuff, looks pretty good, I'm currently struggling with booking enough sales calls, I'm gonna send them 2-3 of these recordings that we have here, and then nurture that specific lead so that he knows, actually, Ahmet can solve my problem. Because looking at his free content that he's providing me, if the free content is this valuable, imagine how valuable the paid content is gonna be. Okay? So that's the thing. The conversations, again, if you want to dive deep into this specific part, just find the full guide about this. The full guide is going to be on the YouTube channel. The full guide is going to be on the Instagram account. Click onto the free trainings highlight on Instagram and you get to see all of these. You can watch any of these and get insane value. And here's the truth. I put out all the free information and you can actually go and build this business to 5K a month alone yourself. The problem is it's going to take you like 1 year, 1.5 years, 6 months, a long frame. But what we do is I help you with the implementation so that we guaranteed get you to 5K a month in the next 3 to 4 months. Okay? So what happens after you actually reach out to this person, you DM them, and you booked the sales call? What's the next step? The next step is this one. Okay? The next step is basically trying to get these people to actually show up on the calls. Now, you might feel like the person already booked a call with me, why would not they show up? And you will be very surprised that the industry average is actually 50% of people who are showing up, which means if you book 10 calls with people, only 5 of them will show up. And you need here really nice frameworks and strategies on how to get people to show up to your stuff. Okay, what I've seen is I've worked with so many coaches in the past and they had like show up rates horrendous show up rates, 30% show up rate, 40% show up rate. Like some good ones had like 60% show up rate. But even a 60% show up rate is not that good because you're literally losing 4 clients, 4 potential sales calls out of 10 that you book, which is fucking shit, right? So what I've done is I've created an exact follow-up system and reminder system that got me 92% show up rates in the last 2 months, which is crazy. We literally got 92% show up rates in the last 2 months. Before that, it was a little worse. It was like 75% or so. And then I've changed it a little bit. Now it's crazy good. So we have another full guide explaining literally how to get people to show up on your calls. All right. Imagine this as like a very long course from the beginning till the end. I'm teaching you everything basically. Like all the full guides are there. All the information they need to know. I'm putting it out for free. Go build your business. I want you to fucking win, bro. I want you to win so big. We change this world. We add so many online coaches to this world that are all impacting their clients' lives positively. All right. Imagine how much value that I'm trying to provide to people who are just watching my content for free and how much more value I would provide to someone who's already paying me. And when you think from that perspective, I'm just trying to fucking do good for this world. Okay. So sales call show up rates, most people lose 1 out of 2 calls they have because those people just fucking don't show up. And what we've done is we have cracked the code to do 92% show up rates. And if you want to learn that framework, it's literally in that specific full guide that you can find easily on my channel. Just search Ahmed Khan on YouTube. You find the channel, you know how it goes, as well as you can find it on my Instagram. Literally go to my highlighted stories, you'll see them as well. And then the next basically is, after you get this person to show up on the sales call, what's the natural next step? It's actually to take the fucking sales call, right? It's actually to take this fucking sales call. And when you're taking the sales call, I have literally seen that these people who wanted to work with me, bro, people had no fucking idea how to have a sales call. They would hop on this call and they'll be like, what are we struggling with? Okay, we have this, let me sell you. And these people had horrendous sales rates. It was like a 20% close rate, 25% close rate. That's shit. Like, I actually qualify the people before they book a call, but my current close rate in the last 3 months is 78%. So if someone hops on a call with me, there's a 78% they'll actually join the program, which is insane. All right. Why? Because I'm using a specific sales script that is allowing me to have this high of a close rate. Why? Because there's 2 things you got to care about when it comes to sales scripts. Number 1, increasing the pain of the customer so they buy. And number 2, creating confidence and conviction around your product so that your product seems the answer to their solution. Okay, there's an entire sales script that I have created that you can go and find for absolutely free on my Instagram account. Again, I'm giving it away all for free. You can go to the Instagram account, highlighted. It's one of these videos. This video is already out there. I think this video is like 45 minutes. I'm explaining literally exactly step by step what are the steps that I take towards the sales goal. Okay, it's insanely fucking valuable, my friends. It's insanely valuable. And then after you have the sales goal, what's going to happen is this person is either going to tell you yes, either going to tell you no. Now, then the next step becomes objection handling. All right. Now, here's the truth. Even though you might be insanely good at sales calls, 80 to 90% of the time, the person is going to tell you in the beginning, no. And then after they tell you no, they're going to give you a couple of reasons why they will say no. It's not the right time. It's too expensive. I got to think about it. I got to talk to my husband. I got to talk to this person. What if it doesn't work for me? What's your guarantee? All of these objections that will come up. And most people, right, what happens for most people is they don't know how to turn this no to a yes, and that's why they can't close deals. What happens is they literally have 10, 15, 20, 25% close rates, which are shit. So as I said to you, my close rate for the last 3 months, it actually changed yesterday. It actually increased like a little bit, but I need to calculate it again basically. And even though 80 to 90% of people tell me no in the beginning, how the fuck do I have a 78% close rate? Because I know the skill of objection handling. I know how to turn a no to a yes. Okay. Now, what I've done for this specific thing as well is we have a full guide for objection handling. Again, out there for absolutely free. And this full guide is actually 20 objections that you will face when you're selling a program, right? When you're selling a coaching program, a course, an info product, you will come up with 20 objections in your life. 20 different ones, and I'm showing in that full guide literally how to handle all of these 20 objections. all of these 20 objections, step by step, how to handle them. If you watch that video, even if you alone watch that video, you will make so much more money than you're making right now. Like, fuck the rest of the course, which is also insanely valuable. Even if you just watch this one, you will make so much more money. Okay? And lastly, we have basically from the beginning till here, you already closed clients. You know what to offer, how to price it, how to get people who are interested, how to nurture them, how to DM them to book a sales call, how to get them to show up, how to have a sales call, how to objection handle. Now you have clients. But is it done? It's not done. The game is only beginning. Why? Because it's actually not about how many clients that you get. I've seen coaches who have shitty products, but they're so good at sales that they're booking in so many sales calls and they're closing them, but the retention is like 1 to 2 months. The client joins, they stay for 1 month, 2 months, they leave. And if that's the case, you have to consistently get in new clients, and new clients to make money. But that's not what you want to do. You want to become such a great coach, have such a great coaching product, right? The systems and like the deliverables and everything, that the people who join your coaching, they just don't leave. And if they just don't leave, you don't need to even sign a lot of clients. Imagine you charge $1,000 a month for your coaching. If you just sign 5 clients, only 5 clients, which we signed 5 clients last week. If you just sign 5 clients ever and you get them to stay with you, you make $5,000 a month. It's that easy, okay? So this is how to start and scale a coaching business in 2025. And honestly, using this system, you can easily get to 10K a month as well. You can easily get to 20K a month as well, which is what I've done. My friends, I'm putting this all content out for absolutely free so that you consume it, you learn it, and you get better, and you go and fucking make it in your life. All right? I want you to win. I'm here supporting you. And if you have any questions, and if you want to build your own coaching business to this level, then you can DM me on Instagram, as well as you can check out the links on the YouTube if you're already on YouTube. All right? My friend, I hope you fucking win, and let's go.